Here I am, playing through a very average SMP opening. You meet some people, you gather some resources, you know, very run-of-the-mill stuff. At least that's what I thought, until a giant portal to an unknown dimension opened up right in the middle of spawn, and everyone's first inclination was to jump in head first.
Guys, what is that thing, dude? What is that thing?
It's Limbo.
Limbo! Choose to stay.
Oh.
How about I just don't when I go?
Limbo, a dimension of white and black. I was unsure of the dangers that may await here.
Guys, I think we should work together, bro. I think we guys should work together.
No.
It was quickly found by the others that there was no portal back to the overworld, which meant, as far as myself and my other server members knew, we were stuck.
Hey, so how do I leave?
Oh. You don't.
How do we get out of here?
That's the thing, we don't.
Strange basalt structures lay in ruin across the concrete floor. The dark and shadowy jungle seemingly expanded farther than I could see. As people split off from our large group, I found myself listening in on new information.
I found an area called Limbo Scrap.
I have like a bunch of like heads. And,
I found a.
do?
I found a.
No.
I found a villager that sells ores. How do you get Limbo Scrap? I don't get it.
There's structures that we have to find. This is literally just run around till you find structures.
Oh wait, there's a villager in here. Custom items like limbo scraps were being found, and villagers selling vital resources were littered across the area.
I wonder if you died, do you just get sent back to the overworld? I don't think we would like. I don't think it's like worth like doing this if you can just go back to the overworld and grind.
I don't think we can go back though, that's the thing.
If we die, we get sent back here, right?
You should.
This world, Limbo, is cold and dark. There's no wildlife in sight, although I'm told creatures lurk far beyond my vision. The flowers, vines, and leaves are all black and dead. I wouldn't expect a healthy ecosystem to form here. You would hope to find wooden trees, but they're made of concrete, along with what you would expect to be grass or dirt. Apparently, a few members like Sans had seen this dimension before and would act as our guides to escape as they once had. I personally found my first of many traders, and seeing this, I gathered two things. Number one, getting a whole lot of these Limbo scraps would most likely be the first step in escaping Limbo. And number two, the custom heads and certain items found in the ruined buildings could be traded for Limbo scraps. So the best thing I could do to help was basically to grind as many resources as possible. One of the most reliable ways I found to get scraps was simply to collect wither roses, which could be found covering every inch of Limbo, because they actually sold for a lot at the traders.
Oh, there's limbo scrap and heads in here.
Oh shit.
I got 10 heads and I got arrows.
Oh nice.
Are y'all working together to get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of need to, bro.
Join?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. You literally just need limbo scrap. Fishing knows how to, like, better than anyone, really.
Yeah.
We have 7 limbo scrap.
I'm not gonna lie, I low-key kind of forgot, but I know you need wither roses.
I actively began to find more and more unique structures, and even found out that certain resources I had gotten in the overworld at the start might actually be useful.
Okay, does anybody here have seeds? Does anybody here have seeds?
Yeah, I do.
We need to work together. Okay, I have 2 water buckets. We probably should try to get some food going. Because
I have potatoes,
we
carrots,
need-
and wheat seeds.
Yo, dude, this might cause you like go, bro.
Iron service.
And they go straight at shit.
First,
need to
he's trying to
find-
steal all of our iron.
We need to find, like, a good place. Oh, they're already trying to make ops in limbo, bro. They dumb.
They're dumb, bro.
They never want to get out. We need to find one of those structures that, like, sell the scrap and make that, like,
Now,
a
where did
main-
you go?
I found one of them.
Because they're at one of. Why'd you leave? Why'd you leave?
Wait, what are cords? What are cords? What are cords?
You guys want to meet up with us?
Guys, we should make, like, one place, like, the guy that we go to. Like, if somebody finds, like, a fresh one, let us know so we can all go there.
Yeah. Although we had split up in the beginning, a lot of the group soon realized it would actually be beneficial to work together and pool our resources. So we all began heading towards a common point.
Oh, hey, Cosley, mind you. Hi.
Oh, hey, Zenite. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Wait, here.
6 limbo scraps. Huge.
Oh, wait, what?
Huge.
On the way, I also learned that 64 scraps could be turned into 1 limbo ingot. the main endgame resource we could presumably use to make our way back to the overworld.
Bro, me and Millie like hecka broke because I fucking lagged out, bro.
It's okay, bro. We're all coming together.
My voyage to the newly formed commune was a safe one.
Wait, Kazumi, you're coming over, right?
We're on our way.
Yeah. I'm nearly there. The majority of the server members had already agreed to work together, but we feared a small group led by members like Nation, a dangerous PvPer, had split off, and were actually gonna try and strand the rest of us inside the dimension.
Aiken's here.
Is it?
Aiken and Doodle are here. Okay, they didn't steal anything.
Everybody's here.
I have a bunch of heads, by the way. I have 4 heads on me, and I have 4 limbo scraps.
Okay.
I have 9 limbo scraps.
I also have 4.
Where's gonna
Wait,
plate this?
we have a lot of
There's a lot,
scraps already.
yeah.
What can we do? Like, I don't. Do we know how much we need?
How much
or, like,
do we need like around to get out?
Yeah, like what
Okay.
happens?
There's a thing in the limbo dimension, like an island at sea, that you have to go to and drop an item into. But that item, it's like hard to get, and you need a shit ton of limbo scraps.
My group began to strategize, hoping to be as efficient as possible. Nearly as efficient as my shameless plug. If you like this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe, because it really only encourages me to keep making videos like this.
I honestly think we should all split up.
I put the thing out saying that only like we literally all need to work together to get like scraps so we can get an overworld orb, bro.
Oh, we do have to like split up though, you know? Because we're
I
gonna
mean, yeah, for exploration, yeah.
Now, a lot of items are about to be introduced. You already know about limbo scraps and limbo ingots, but there's even more items like Blossom of Hopes and limbo whatever. Just know we need a lot of this stuff to get us all an overworld orb, which is the thing that lets us get back home somehow.
Should I get a Blossom of Hope with a limbo ingot?
Wait a second.
Yeah, you need Blossom of Hope.
Wait,
To escape, we would need...
Yeah, we need 16 void gems and 16 blossom of
Oh,
hopes.
And we had already started to find the most important traders in the run. Blacksmiths that would allow me to trade all of these custom heads I was getting from these abandoned structures. So yeah, the blacksmith was a really, really, really important find. Even surrounded by friends, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. The shadows seem to stretch on for miles. The air is thick, my lungs feel heavy. It's possible that this place is older than I would think. Its air dead like its plants. Maybe this world, Limbo, could have once been beautiful. I have 17 limbo scraps.
Yeah, I have 19 scraps.
I got the most intense music on right now, bro.
I got Kendrick and Wild playing in the background.
Yeah, just gotta go this way, Kazumi.
Wait, where'd y'all go? Where'd y'all go?
We're going east. No, we need to find one of those blacksmith guys. Those are like so OP, dude.
Oh man, I had a blacksmith, but nobody responded to me.
Oh.
Bruh. Wait. What is it? It's a chains.
It is.
Blacksmith!
Mark cords.
What are cords?
Guys, box the villager.
Cords are 970, 200.
Who's level 80?
Oh my god.
I found another blacksmith.
Yeah, you could take that. Yeah, I found a pink sheep and I killed it.
Oh wait, that's kind of cool. Tushu's gift was important to me. It meant that even in Limbo, we could form attachments. But it also meant that when I inevitably lose it, I would be really sad.
Look how many heads I have, bro. Look at this chest.
What the fuck is that?
I traded my limbo ingot for a Blossom of Hope.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Daddy!
He's alive.
Oh my god. Now that we had a home base, an objective, and a motivation, there was only one thing to do. It was time for the scrap hunt. Listen, I'm not going to show every clip of me collecting wither roses. So just know, I picked up a lot.
Say I leave for like, I don't know, like 3 hours. Will I miss the entirety of Limbo?
Yeah.
Probably.
Most likely.
Oh,
Most
fuck.
probably.
Should I celebrate my birthday, or should I
Celebrate
focus on Limbo?
No birthday bad.
I mean, if everyone like locks in and gives like one person stuff, we can easily get out of here.
Well, there's always gonna be that person, like a team that's gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
We
want that for everyone.
And I bet you that's freaking Aiken's team.
The next hour and a half, yes, hour and a half.
Bro, the world wasn't loaded. There was just a massive cave.
Dude, that's why you don't step into the white stuff. Okay, never mind.
Would consist nearly completely of collecting resources, and I was getting ahead of the curve. I also just found a guy that sells all the heads. I now have a stack of limbo scrap. Heading back to the important guy, I had found Killa and thought to inform them of a nearby trader I had found. Killa, if you take these heads, there's a head trader like right next to here that I just found that I was gonna take all the heads to.
Alright, bet you want to go there together?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me pull up the cards.
Yo, Kaz, can you spare some food, bro? I'm about to hunger. cooked.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, I found the villager. Where are you?
Oh, you did? I'm right behind you.
Here, take some pork chop and a couple pieces of bread.
It was strange talking and befriending people who would usually be my enemies, but in Limbo, none of that mattered. It was all completely superficial.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, a bundle.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that bundle was awesome. I actually can't stress how good it was, because at this point I was so rich that I just couldn't pick anything up anymore. This is the only thing that would let me get richer, and it was kind of a run saver. And I was given it by one of the poorest people in Limbo. Capitalism at its finest, baby. People did act different here. Part of me didn't want to leave, but I knew that we needed to. I was just scared that others wouldn't agree, and I was scared of what I would see on the other side. But my wealth was amassing quickly. I genuinely had no idea what to do with it. I asked in chat, and of course, Aiken and his team that had split off were trying to escape on their own, asking me for my scraps.
Wait, Causley's stacked right now. What the hell? Don't give it to Aiken.
My buddy Sans, who knew how Limbo worked, asked me to join him, and I began my trek towards my friends.
Wait, you guys want to just meet up with me and Siv? Because me and Siv are like pretty far out.
Yeah.
Walking in isolation for so long might be doing something to me. I swear I've seen things moving in the distance. It's possible Limbo plays tricks on its inhabitants, or maybe I should just be more careful.
You want to wait for Causley to get over here?
I'm almost there.
We'll just wait, yeah.
I found a big ass structure. It's not looted all the way. There's still dispensers with a bunch of shit in here. I have way more scrap. Oh my god. Sans, wait, I'm at the chords you said. I'm at positive 2700.
God!
Oh, we're
Causley, lying.
Yeah, after walking for so long, I had the wrong coordinates, which meant I was now like really far away from Sans. I walked for a long time.
Who has more scraps?
I have a bunch of scraps and I'm on my way.
Causley, if when you get here, just trade all your scraps for the ingots. But
Sure.
These are the cords to the guy.
We're waiting for it now. We're waiting for Causley, right?
I'm on my way.
It's my fault.
Are we ready to roll out, guys?
We're waiting for Causley.
Are we gonna chill you the entire time whilst waiting for Causley?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you guys want to do.
He has so much stuff. We can get so much if he gets here.
We can play basketball.
That
So what's the
is-
option, dude?
Well, I mean, we could just leave ourselves. Like, we don't have to get anyone else.
The idea of leaving with everybody that's not in this VC is not a bad idea. Like if we just left with everybody.
Yeah,
just
that
low-key
might be the
just
strat. Because
Yeah,
they're not,
because, like,
they're not helping.
Like the
Like,
people
find
that actually
Nothing.
contributed and earned to get out should do this.
Wait, it's not like the same idea of communism.
Yes.
Bro,
Awesome
we were
sauce.
at
How you say
I'll
so?
send it-
Why you say like with your
I'll
chest,
send-
bro?
updated
Yes.
reports are in VC chat.
Yes.
Yes, it is communism.
If gang don't fuck with communism, I don't fuck with gang.
Just go there, bro,
Wait, you right, you
bro,
right.
So
Do we make
leaving with
Blossoms of
just the
Hope or
people in this
more?
VC, right?
Yeah. Everyone else is still in the VC, just leave them
Yeah, how
behind.
many-
At this point, we had made a concrete decision to leave those who hadn't been working with us behind in Limbo. My team was scared that they were gearing up to kill us after we would have escaped. And I hadn't even been thinking of that, what would come really after Limbo, because this dimension had consumed almost all of my thoughts completely. All I see is Limbo, all I can hear is Limbo, all I can feel or think about is Limbo. I feel lonely. This place, I truly believe, is pure evil. And the shadows are moving. They are moving. Yet the vines don't sway. The lifelessness I once saw in this dimension turns against my instincts, tricks me into believing nothing is out there. But I know the truth. I swear, I see things moving in the shadows, real things, alive things. I need to leave, and I'm so close. I just need to reach my friends.
I know Aiken's team is up to something ghastly, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like they're planning something.
They're probably getting like useful stuff and they're waiting for us to get out.
We should lucky just let them like sit in there.
No, they're gonna get Prot 5 armor, and then
They're probably gonna gear up and then wait
Trying
for us to
grind,
get
So
out.
when we leave Limbo, they'll be like more geared.
No, and then when they come back, we're gonna all be iron, and they're gonna be maxed out diamond Prot 4.
That's
like-
exactly why we should leave Limbo without them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
exactly.
no, we'll leave without them.
Guys, I'm 2,500 blocks away, and I'm.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I got you. I got you.
Hey,
I'm
guys.
coming with an ingot too.
Sif.
Give your lava buckets to me.
Sit behind you, Cosby's here.
Firstly,
Okay, so not only was I the last one to arrive, but all that talk about not letting our enemies out of Limbo seemed null since they were standing right there. But whatever, everyone was together, and with the materials I brought, we finally had everything we needed.
If not Fate, fucking Sif. If people
I
give
told
their
you.
bundle,
All
can
I've been
put- you
doing
can
is
put a
getting
bunch of
Limbo
shit.
scraps.
How close are we to getting out?
We're like, I think we probably can. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, the life of the party's here.
shut up, Finn.
Shut up, Finn.
Guys, we need to find an enchanting guy. Like, yeah, no, let's go to an
Yeah.
enchanting.
I know where one is. I know where one is.
Alright, lead the way, lead the way, lead the way.
This way.
Every player began making their way to the final trader, where a player called Sift would purchase all of the resources we had been working so hard to get.
Let's take a screen as the LifeStealSMP SMP, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, this is sick. This is actually sick.
What is this guy doing?
We are
What?
LifeSteal.
We are LifeSteal. I mean, Psychus.
Alright, 16 void gems done. 16, we got 16 void gems. We got our 16 out of 16 void gems. Now we need to go get the blossom coat. Guys, okay,
I'm at a
okay.
different one.
We got it, we got 16 out of 16 on everything. We got
Okay.
We need the overall door.
Somebody left Glory down there. Nobody let him out.
Wait, wait. I'm out.
Minecraft's worst player is now stuck in Limbo forever.
Don't jump, Aiken. Don't jump.
Aiken, please, bruh.
Jump?
I'm going to the
Don't
top
jump,
of the
Aiken.
tree, dog.
Aiken,
I'm
stop
getting-
trying to put still
Alright,
water
alright,
on us
alright,
and kill
alright.
us.
Guys, I have the orb.
Okay,
You
now
do?
how to use my
Now what?
Wait, actually?
The portal, guys, the portal. I'll
Oh
show
my
the
God.
waypoint. The portal.
Alright, Cloudy, you lead the way now.
I'll lead the way.
Now we would finally be on our way to the Pale Biome, and I was much more than ready to return to the Skyesie SMP.
Once you keep running while descending column 3 is fine.
Does he have a macro for that? There's no way.
Does have a macro.
Look at that cookie. Yo, Cosby just
No
died! Yo, Cosby
way.
just died!
Yo.
I'm not my proudest moment.
Honestly,
Yo.
Give me this TP. I just want to get out of here.
Yo, I just saw Cosby fall into a pit and die, bro.
How much aura do I gain
damn
from that?
fucking macron, bro.
Zero! You got negative.
Regardless, we continue our journey like nothing ever happened.
We
We got
found
a
still
boat, guys. We
water.
have the boat. If we go now, we die.
Wait,
Yo, don't you
shovel,
know?
shovel,
The
shovel,
brain
shovel.
need to get
Back
mobile.
Dude, I
Thank you.
watched the rise and fall of the still water mangoes meme.
All
My
right.
eyes. Oh, we're
Nobody
here.
break anything. Nobody break
What
anything.
is
Everybody
this?
break like
Is
that.
this
I'll be a
still water?
sacrifice. I'll be a sacrifice.
Sif has all of the all
Everyone
of
get
the
out of
orbs.
it. Get out of
So,
it.
It's up to you.
guys, Sif doesn't give us the orbs. He has all of them. So
He doesn't have to give
Why
us
am I
the
taking
order.
this?
bro. He's
he does. He has all of them.
Everybody line up. Everybody line up.
You have to hold an orb.
Line
Only
up.
go here.
Wait,
I'm
I
not
got
here, I'm
those
not here,
things,
I'm
bro.
Wait,
Line up for death.
Fishy, Cloudy, Shovel.
Where's Sans? Where's Sans?
No,
Bro.
I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name.
I was very uncertain of Sif's motives. I had just spent this entire time trying to help him and his entire group. He wouldn't leave me and the others here. I had thought Limbo created a safeguard, that I wouldn't have to worry about the people. But perhaps I was too preoccupied with the darkness.
Does Sif get to decide who goes and who goes?
He has all of the things. So
Bro,
yeah.
I'm going to the overworld. I don't care, bro. Like,
Hold on, I need
bro,
to
I'm not getting trapped in. Like,
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
I just spent the last 2.5 hours getting scrap for you.
He has enough. Guys,
But how
listen,
many orbs are there?
He only has enough for every single person online right now. So if anybody takes an extra one, that's one person we're leaving behind.
No, I was getting ahead of myself. After all that, Sif must have been feeling generous, since he had us line up, giving us all an orb that would allow us to escape.
I don't have fans.
I swear if you take my iron again, bro.
Cosby, come up here.
Yo,
No,
you're
no,
killing
come
me.
over here. Come over here. Now.
Oh, that wasn't even
Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it.
Steph, you're not for real, bro.
How do we leave?
Wait, we didn't even need to do that.
Oh, we're
Wait, what?
We need to throw them all in.
This place, I could finally escape. I had never thought something like this. A dimension, a world made only of black and white could cause people's true colors to emerge. Everyone, even those who hate each other, who have been enemies for as long as they can remember, came together just for a moment. Returning to the real world, I know things will change. I know conflict will begin once again and the cycle of killing and fighting will continue. But at least I know that for a moment, we were together. We were friends.